Hello, this is Barb Cashman with Solo and Colo, and I'm here today with Sharon Mohr. And in honor of Pro Bono Week, which is part of October's Professionalism Month, and this is our second year of doing Solo Pro Bono, I'm talking here with Sharon Mohr. And she has an upcoming CLE and a wonderful 501c3 that she's going to tell us about. So Sharon, tell us a little bit about Elder Justice and why you started it.
Definitely. Elder Justice Colorado is a 501c3 nonprofit legal services provider, and we do free or low-cost legal services for seniors who are 60 years of age and older and reside in Denver County. We've been, the legal services program has been around for about a year now, a year in June, so just over, and the organization itself was started January of 2011, so coming up on 2 years of that. Our programs have really began to take off. We definitely are only seeing an increase in the need, and so we've started developing a legal clinic program where we'll actually have clinics a couple times a month that seniors can go to and talk one-on-one with an attorney and get advice there. So we're hoping to launch that soon, which is exciting. And we'll have a training October 23rd through CLE for attorney volunteers to cover common issues that they will face when serving clients with us, and also a little bit more about the practice of elder law in general.
Mm-hmm. And just a little plug for that CLE, it's one of those special ones that you can attend for a very reduced price if you say that, if you sign on the dotted line and say, I'll take a case from Elder Justice, or attend a workshop. So tell me a little bit about why you started Elder Justice.
You know, I got the idea while in law school, and I had taken Trust and Estates and Elder Law course, and really liked that this area of the law afforded me the opportunity to work with people and really serve them and meet their needs one-on-one and develop that kind of relationship that you don't necessarily get in other transactional practices. So I looked around and realized through a practicum in law school at DU that there's this big gap in services between those who can afford legal services and those that cannot. And I was going to join someone who was doing it, but no one was doing it. And so I started my own nonprofit, Elder Justice, and it's been wonderful. It's very fulfilling and amazing what people. I mean, we have 83% of our clients live on 10 grand or less a year. So it just blows my mind to know that.
Talk about fixed income.
Yeah.
Very low fixed income. So you saw a need and you said, hey, here's something I can do. Here's this little piece of the world I can fix. Let's get going. So that's great. And so talk a little bit about how solo attorneys, small firm lawyers, or other attorneys can get involved and help with Elder Justice. What kind of work might they be doing?
Right. So we have a bunch of different opportunities. One is our panel, and so we have a referral panel that we will refer clients to on a low-cost basis, and we ask those volunteer attorneys to sign up for a set fee so the client knows ahead of time what the cost is going to entail. We also have, separate from that, just the clinics, and so attorneys can come in for a 4-hour block and meet one-on-one with clients, but there's no ongoing representation after that. And then we also have board member opportunities. We're actively searching for 2 more board members. And the other, just any skills outside of being an attorney, if they have special hobbies. One of our volunteers that's been with us from the start is a nurse anesthesiologist by day, and he's our IT director by night. So does all of our website and technology maintenance and in purchasing. So
you have a great website too.
Oh, thanks. He'll be happy to hear that.
Yeah. And so it's mostly transactional work. People aren't going to be going to court and doing things that maybe would be a little outside their comfort zone, but it's transactional work. And you have in this elder field, I mean, we have the legal issues, but they're usually part and parcel of other issues, financial, medical, emotional, all sorts of things. And so how do you work that in with your clinics for people that come in and aren't really sure what their issues are?
Right, we've spent a lot of time developing relationships with other nonprofits that also serve seniors so that we can have a really cohesive referral network. So someone will come in and, we'll help them with kind of the consumer side of things if they need help negotiating with their credit card company for a settlement or whatever it might be. But then obviously they got to that point for a reason, and so they may need some bill pay or money management assistance or some other ongoing support. So we've developed those relationships so we can get them plugged in with the correct programs and have contact people so they don't have to navigate the system again. Usually by the time they get to us, they've made a couple of phone calls already.
And so when you do these referrals to, say, a money manager, are these government programs? Are they other volunteers? Or how does that... And I know it's hard to generalize.
Right.
But
A lot of other nonprofits
Yeah.
and then government agencies as well.
Which is amazing, because when you think about nonprofits and how strapped most of them are for time and money and resources in general, to have that whole safety net and talk to each other is huge. And it's got to make such a difference when people come in and say, well, I'd like to start here, but I have these other things too.
Right.
So, and do most of your clients come in and they have just it's a one-time deal? Or do you see some regulars?
We get phone calls from regulars, certainly, and letters. And it's really, we end up developing, almost a friendship or relationship. And so sometimes it's hard for them to let go.
Yeah.
But
it's one of the perks of elder law.
It's one of the perks, though, too, certainly.
I'd say we're kind of the social workers of the law. So.
Yeah. No, but we do have most often what I see is for repeats is other referrals, so word of mouth referrals, and that's been wonderful.
Okay. So what would you say would be the biggest benefit for a solo or a small firm attorney or some other lawyer to get involved with elder justice?
I think especially for a solo or small firm, the clinics are in a mentoring are structured such that if you haven't practiced in this area before, or you're fairly new or transitioning from a different form of law, we have the ability to have newer attorneys to the field be mentored by more seasoned attorneys. So I think that's a big benefit in just being able to get your feet wet and to learn some, especially for brand new attorneys, learn some client interviewing skills, client management skills, and then just to be exposed to the variety of issues, I have yet to see the same issue. Yeah. So you need people who haven't done this before, and some people who are more seasoned, more experienced, it sounds like. Right, and the seasoned don't necessarily have to meet with clients, but could be more in a mentoring, a phone call, willing to take a phone call from another attorney, answer questions and the like. Okay. Well, great.
Well, thank you for your interview. It's great to learn about another resource for people in need of legal services, and another great pro bono opportunity for lawyers. So please, you get the last word, Sharon.
Thank you so much for having me, and definitely remember October 23rd, 12 to 2, and it's for 2 CLE credits, and you get a severe discount if you sign up for volunteer with elder justice after the CLE.
Great. Okay. Thank you.